What's going on, people? Today we're going to be trying out Unrelenting Siege Monk. It's based loosely off of the version of Archer that I played, and took some inspiration from a deck that Charmer played once, or twice, I forget. He played it on the channel before, though. That's the most important thing. So, the goal of it is, you play Unrelenting Siege, and you have a bunch of one-attack creatures with things like Torval Crook, Bandari Opportunist, Palace Prowler, and they all get to attack twice. So this shuffles 2 in. This will ramp twice. This will get you 4 Magicka. And then now, with Jaws of Oblivion, we got a couple new toys for the deck. Mainly Unicorn, which can give charge to all of these one-attack creatures. So your Bloodpact Messengers, Bandari Opportunist, Palace Prowler, they all gain charge. And then we also have Ultimate Heist, which costs 3 less for each time you've pilfered or drained this turn. And we have a whole bunch of pilfer and drain in the deck, so we should be able to reduce this pretty low. Other than that, we have Piercing Javelin for some prayer removal. Spoils of War and Bloodpact Messenger should help us draw a ton, but we also have Shadow Shift and Thieves Guild Recruit for extra draw. Thieves Guild Fence is here because if you're setting up a Bloodpact Messenger turn or Spoils turn, you can get some discounts on some of this stuff, which is nice. We've got Astrid and Serial. Astrid for lethal plus contracts. Contracts help us get going earlier. Serial, again, discount stuff helps us get going earlier. Also counts as a pilfer. And one of the biggest inspirations I got from Charmer was trying out a couple copies of Shrewd Strategist. He's a decent body if you can't get your Unrelenting Siege going, or if you just need like a little bit more damage. But also, if your Bandari Opportunist gets going enough, and you get to a point where it's like almost all that's left in your deck, you can consume one, make these all 3/3s, and just play a bunch of them unrelentingly. So, we're going to give this a shot. I expect this to be quite difficult. I might only have the heart to get this going one time, but we'll see. Maybe I get lucky and this just happens right away. Who knows? I'm here to bring you guys the weirdness. That's what I do. Come on. It's like, how are you not finding me a game? There's so many people playing right now. Or at least I assume so. I don't know. Maybe I am the only one playing. We're playing against an Empire deck. Darth Juko. So they have plenty of ways to remove our supports, which is okay. Nothing we can do about that. We do have the ring, though. I will keep the Unrelenting Siege. I'll put back Thieves Guild Fence. I don't mind keeping Thieves Guild Recruit. That's looking like a perfectly reasonable play. I'm expecting this deck that we're playing against to be heavily teched against portals. So I assume Astrid's going to die almost immediately to something like a Grizzly Gourmet. Maybe not. I don't want to take that much damage, so we're going to go for this. And I assume he has the removal, but again, we have to force it out. And if he's playing this, he might not be that aggressive, but he could just be playing this because it's a good card. Transit is Shrine. Does he have a 0-cost execute now?
Standing by. Talking mud crab.
Oh, this is a very aggressive deck then. Alright, so what's our play here?
The void awaits you.
I bark and birth. This is
Alright, that's solid.
Cut them down.
Gotta try and keep these lanes clear. I assume he's gonna trade into this. Oh, he's not.
At the ready.
Okay.
Time to die.
You will die.
The void awaits you.
Alright, now we've got both of his lanes clear. And we're coming up on...
Come, do my bidding.
Guess he pulls back. Yeah, I was gonna say he pulls back another mud crab more than likely. He's gonna give us a Dark Guardian.
All can be had for the right price.
Let's try and just hide this right now. Maybe I should have taken the damage. But I can get these both down to 0 next turn,
You can trust me.
as long as this guy lives.
We must protect the Night Mother.
Okay. I think I want the
The
contract.
void awaits you.
Then we can play
Gold
Torval Crook.
solves most
You
problems.
are dead.
Shaveskin fool!
And then we can play Thieves Guild Fence.
What are we going
This
after?
one will get what is needed.
So we can draw some cards. You have a
This one
unicorn.
will get what is needed.
Time to die. Make your peace, dog.
I will cut your purse and your throat.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Now let's bring him all the way down and see what happens here. We almost just OTK'd that dude. What the hell just happened? Okay. I mean, we still have this up. Still have this up. I have Unicorn. Which we have to remember, Unicorn is only in the same lane.
The blood of Cold Harbor runs through my veins. No one gets through.
Wait, did you hear that?
Care to make a friendly wager?
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Too late for you.
I mean, that'll take care of that.
Doesn't need to be followed.
A fine battle.
We had so many different ways to deal damage there. That was pretty nuts, actually. Was that real? Like, what just happened? Like, I don't think the deck's actually that good. But holy crap, did that feel good. Let's get another one. That was nuts. The amount of damage we did, and I'm not even sure that I did the ultimate heist correctly there. I feel like I should have played it and then attacked more. I feel like I could have got them down lower. I played it incorrectly. But this is a learning experience. This was my first time playing that card. I gotta just play it smarter next time. Playing against mono yellow. Let's put it all back. Try and get some better early game. Alright, this is certainly something.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Next time we get out Thieves Guild Recruit. Ooh, okay.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
What have we here?
Okay, we got a Soothsay Bootlegger. I assume he takes that trade and then goes face. Okay. Mechanical Ally. You've got all the cards you could really want early right now. This is gonna be scary.
I will cut your purse and
Khajiit likes followed.
Khajiit's work is never done.
This is gonna be a tough one. I don't really think we're gonna get this one going. They have a very strong start with the ring. Yep. I mean, in a neutral deck, Steam Constructor into Mechanical Ally with Dwarven Dynamo with the ring is basically a perfect start. I don't think you can physically draw better than that.
A grievous
I don't know
error.
what that was. But again, you can afford to play like that when you've got that start. I think they're still good. They've got nothing to worry about here.
Khajiit
Let's
doesn't need
definitely
to be
shuffle
followed.
that in. And they hit a prophecy. Perfect start with ring into free card. That's extra game.
I will cut your purse and throat.
There isn't a lock that will keep this one out.
I had to play spoils there because I need cards. We're gonna have to go for a big splash turn. This game just has had way too much go against us. That'll help.
I do not fear
Okay.
So much for a clean escape.
chaos take you.
What have we here?
I'll lead my
Draw
family
first.
to glory.
Play that down. They're getting close to their Hall's turn. Which could be another, like, just flat out game over. We're probably going to need, like, a Prophecy Javelin to have a hope. And even then, odds are against us. And they had Crabscription for turn 5.
Crab, merchant, read my
Yeah.
lips. Mouth paw.
That was perfect draw. That's rough. Oh well.
The void awaits you.
My scales move in shadow.
I mean, we'll keep trying, but this is almost impossible.
Khajiit's work is never done.
I'm sure I don't have any idea with your coin purse.
Yep. Yep. That was feels bad, man. We'll get one more. This was a kind of a crappy one to lose to. I know the game's not technically over, but he's got 7 damage right here. We might as well be dead. For all intents and purposes, we're dead. That'll trade into Astrid. More than likely.
Come for trouble, eh? Khajiit is ready to fight.
Oh, he got that from this. I was like, what is this even doing here? Not drawn into anything useful here.
This is interesting.
Yep, that's gonna do it.
A fine battle. The victory is yours.
Alright, so we had one great game where we drew pretty well and just kind of got all over our opponent. And then a second game where we drew, meh, not horrible, but okay. And our opponent had... I just cut out the last game because I honestly threw a fit at this game. We were losing most of the game, and I actually almost completed a complete comeback using the ultimate heist and all that shit. But I needed like 2 more attacks, I think, to finish the game. Played double Spoils of War, got locked into the excruciatingly slow animations this game has, and was not allowed to play any more cards until my turn timer ran out. And I started cursing this game off because the animations and turn timer in this game are absolute shit. But I figured, you know what, that's probably not like the best look. I should probably not do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and not do that and cut that game out.
Hail, friend.
Why am I always
Greetings,
drawing the
citizen.
javelins? I want them for free like all of my opponents. I don't want to pay for them.
There isn't a lock that will keep this one out.
I beseech the gods.
So much for a clean escape.
Alright, this hand is garbage. Could have considered playing this so that if they both got to go face, I could play spoils. I guess maybe in
So
hindsight
much
that
for
was
a
correct.
clean escape.
I guess I'll just play spoils. Our opponent's playing very slow, but we're also drawing very poorly. Alright, they're going Invasion Guildstorm. They're gonna level their portal all the way up. If I had one more magic, I could punish that very hard right now.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
So much for a clean escape.
I do not fear.
There isn't a lock that will keep this one out.
We're starting to piece things together nicely here. We really just need a couple more cards. I think we're just gonna go ahead and... Well, first,
So
before
much
we do
for a
any of
clean
that,
escape.
I am
So much
going
for a clean
to
escape.
hit these.
You will die where you stand.
And then we'll kill the portal. One cycle. This is tempting, but I don't think we do it yet. I think we're gonna need it as like surprise damage against this guy.
We'll leave this place. Bow to me.
Okay.
I will cut your purse.
And your throat.
I'm sure I don't have any idea who took your coin purse.
Khajiit's work is never done.
So much for a clean escape.
I do not fear.
Check that. He still doesn't have a portal. Fine by me. We don't have charge right now, unfortunately.
To oblivion with you.
No hard feelings, right?
Khajiit's work is never done.
So much for a clean escape.
This one is always pleased
weaken
to
that.
exist.
I mean, I can play these,
You will
but
die
it just
where you
doesn't feel right right now.
All can be had.
I don't think this opponent plays Ice Storm. Like, there's no way in an invade deck you play Ice Storm, right?
Walk with our Lord.
And choose 2 cost. and now I can't play my javelin because I've reduced it.
This
Bruh.
one is always pleased to assist.
This one will get what is
Hashtag
needed.
just
No
DTB
hard
things.
feelings, right?
Reduce first,
This one will get what is needed.
then we'll hit this.
This one is always pleased.
Actually, I think
to
we have
Much
lethal
for a
here.
clean escape.
My scales move in shadow.
A fine battle.
Yeah. This deck has potential. There's power here. Your biggest enemy is the turn timer and the early game. Early game and turn timer is what we have to work through. But other than that, there is power here. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.